Okay, Ice Buugeng video 2. They are fully charged. The lights are low because I'm going to do some light tests. But they fully charged from completely dead zero battery to full charge in about an hour. Might have been 70 minutes. I don't know, I was playing games with my family, so I didn't keep an exact count. But it was definitely around an hour. Nice thing having two chargers is I could charge them both simultaneously. Again, with my Pyroterras, it's 3+ hours, about 90 minutes per, and I can only charge one at a time. I'll do some color tests first, and then we can maybe look at some modes. So, starts off, these are, well, obviously this is green. Let's go back a bit. This is just a solid green. Interesting quirk with these. Again, not really a complaint, just a quirk. Both the remotes have white, red, green, blue, if you can see that, for solid colors. But for some reason, I don't know if it's wired incorrectly, this is red. The red and blue, I believe, are backwards. So if I hit red, I go to that. Blue, oh, is green, and green is red. Again, not a big deal for me. Oh, you know what? I bet you I hit... I don't know why it turned off. I think I just hit the wrong... Oh, mirrors all over the place in here. So yeah, that's where we... Those are the standard colors, and then white. I can't find a brightness on the remote. I don't think there is a brightness. There's speed and there's modes, but not a brightness. So this is... Let's just go with blue. So that's blue for the Ice Buugeng, my Pyroterras. This is brightest blue for Pyroterra. So these are essentially the same mode. You can see that while the Pyroterra is brighter, I think it seems a bit brighter. It looks a bit brighter because you've got the pinpoints of LED. But the blade itself for the Ice Buugeng, I think looks better. And again, it's not that much less bright. It's a very close brightness. So again, that's blue. If you want to look at red to red. Red definitely looks a lot brighter to me. The red looks way brighter on the Pyroterra, sorry. Pyroterra red looks much brighter than Ice Buugeng red. Again, you're looking directly at those LEDs, not diffused through the acrylic. So, while maybe on the edge, actually, well, that's a nice thing. On the edge, the Ice Buugeng are much brighter, obviously, because there are no lights on the edge of the Pyroterra. And then switch to green, and switch to green, and again, you know, I think these are comparable. You know, looking at them, I don't know how they show up on the phone. Looking at them, I think these are comparable. Again, you get the full blade. You get that full blade shape on the ice, whereas the Pyroterras, the individual dots, I know they're going to be way bright for the phone camera, but the individual dots are very visible for the Pyroterra. So that's color. I think brightness overall, the Pyroterras probably are brighter overall because you're looking directly at the LEDs. But again, if you're looking at them on the side, clearly the Ice Buugeng wins there because the Pyroterra does not have LEDs on the edge. And we can talk about a few random modes of the Ice Buugeng. So I don't even know what most of them are. Again, there's hundreds, but there are a lot of. This is they have other solid colors, and they've. I mean, you've got to see the different. Yeah, Wow, it's the first time I see that one, and that just makes me giddy. I mean, look at that. This is like just going through a bunch of random modes. I guess this is hitting menu or auto in the middle of the remote just goes through a bunch of scans through a bunch of modes. And wow, I mean, if you want to do a comparison to Pyroterra, just look at this section of the video, and Pyroterra is going to step their game up because they don't have anything. Even in the new Pyroterras, they don't have anything that looks like this. So yeah, there's a ton of modes. Yeah, look at that. That's pulsating. Lots of colors, and go through different nice pulsating modes in a number of different colors. Yeah. You've got different flashes. I saw one earlier. I'm trying to find it again. This is nice too. That almost looks like the blade is filling up. Nope, that's not it. But that's going to get boring. I don't know. I could probably do a whole video of just going through every single mode, and people would like that. If you would like that, let me know, and I can do that. But as for spinning them, I mean, they feel good. The handles are wider than the Pyroterras, definitely. I'm going to have to get used to fingering, finger spins and finger rolls with this, because it is definitely going to get used to the new geometry. It's definitely got a slightly different geometry than the Pyroterras as well. But they feel really nice. Again, super solid. They do not wobble like the Pyroterras do. The modes are gorgeous. Nice and bright. About an hour to charge. I will let you know. I'll try to keep track of how long I'm spinning with them on, and let you know what kind of time frame, like how long a spin I get out of them. I'm hoping it's at least a half hour on an hour charge. More would be even better. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get used to the handles. They're definitely a bit wider. They're a bit more solid than the Pyroterras too, I have to say. Pyroterras sometimes feel a little mushy to me. These are nice. These are actually comparable to, and I don't have my set down here, they're out in the play space, fish sticks. These handles are actually comparable to the fish sticks as far as width, which is nice because I'm used to that. So yeah, no music spin, but I'm hoping that the colors, it's nice. Yep, I'm not going to go out on a limb right now and say, oh yeah, I absolutely recommend these. I've been playing with them for a total of 20 minutes. I will let you know if there are any glitches or any weirdness, or they shut off unexpectedly in the middle of a performance. But so far, they are nice. And I mean, look at them. I'll get close up again. Just imagine doing a show, spinning them with these amazing patterns flashing through. Kind of pulsating with the music. It's nice. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, again, I'll get used to the larger handles, but oh, that's nice. That looks amazing in the mirror. I don't know how it looks on the phone, but it looks amazing in the mirror. Let's try same. Nice. Okay. The on-off switch. Low power mode. The on-off switch is here on the handle. It is very difficult to push accidentally. You kind of have to push in. It's got a rubber, kind of a little rubber sheet over it, right there. And you have to kind of push it in deeply to get it to come on. So Pyroterras had a habit of turning off in the middle of a performance if you hit the switch that was right on the handle. I think in the newer generations they changed that, but oh, well, that's interesting. That's something I'm going to have to figure out, is if they don't turn on the mode you turned them off. That could make performance an issue. If I I want a specific mode for a performance, and I want to turn them on stage. That I'm gonna have to look. That I'm gonna have to look at. Pyroterra is when you turn them off and turn them back on, they come back on in whatever mode you turned them off in. These, obviously, you're just watching. These are in like a blue-white glimmer mode, and they turn back on in solid red. So I have to look into that. Yep, solid red. Okay, I'll have to play around with that. That's something that concerns me a little, I'll be honest, because I've had performances where I turn the Buugeng on mid-performance, and if I can't turn the Buugeng on mid-performance and have them turn on the mode that I expect them in, that could be a challenge. I'm sure what you can do, yeah, it might be tricky in a performance, but let's just do some. Look at that. Oh, there's the one that fills up. Yes, look at that. It just kind of fills the blades up as it. Oh, that is so amazing. All right, so I can turn them off with the remote, turn them on with the remote, and they'll be in the right. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I'd have to have a remote on stage and in my hand to do that in the middle of performance. We'll have to see how that works. But I can set them, I can preset them and turn them off with the remote and then turn them back on before my performance. Okay. I'm just talking to myself now, but oh, look at that. Okay, again, that looks really good in the mirror. Not sure how it's going to translate to the phone, but all right, so that's basic Ice Buugeng video 2. Love the modes. Have to play around with the turning them on during a performance issue. And really, there's so many modes, I kind of need to figure out how to easily get to the ones that I'm going to use the most. But these are also off sync. There might be a speed set. Yeah, there's a speed setting on the remote. I'm going to play with that too, because these are now, I've had this mode on for a minute or two, and now they're a bit off sync. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So that's it for Ice Buugeng video 2.